welcome to the early morning show, the show where I like you just the way you are. Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Cool. I don't know, in Europe, you guys know Mr. Rogers? Was he a part of it? When my kids were little, man, they watched Mr. Rogers, and I was like, yeah, I didn't much care for it. But then I saw his movie that they did on him and read his book and biographies, and I have a lot of respect for the man. So, to Mr. Rogers, won't you be my subscriber? Yeah, I'll have to do that on my Mr. Rogers opening again someday. So, Hearst Fest. That was the beginning. The opening act there. The music was from Hearst Fest. Get out, really? It was great. So, throughout this whole video, you're going to see snippets of hearses. Yeah, I mean, how could you not? I mean, it was pretty wild. It was fun. It's just very goth. Very interesting outfits. Even family I saw, mom, dad dressed up, and their kid, she's probably about 6 or 7. She was all set, all gothed up, ready to go, man. So yeah, a lot of little tents where you could, get different things, I guess, for gothic kind of stuff. I don't know much about it. I went for the hearses. There were a couple food trucks, but not that I wanted. All right, so that's what we got. Someday you'll be a grown-up too. Well, someday you'll be a grown-up too. We're waiting on that one. Yeah, not much. Things are quieting down now. We're on this quieting down thing, though. A couple pools flooded. Yeah, I get home, I'm ready to go. Actually, I was going to do part for a podcast with Jim Gleason. Two guys talking about records. Don't forget to tune in on the Believe Network, Spotify, iHeart, Apple, and YouTube at Radio Wasteland Records. This week we're looking at kind of bizarre records. Records that you go, what was that about? Kind of makes you question what's going on. So it should be a really fun time. So please tune into that. Give it a like and all that kind of crap. We're having a really, really good time with it. And it's even better when more people watch. Yeah, but yeah, work, everything's going, getting better. But yeah, flood a pool. I get home, it's like, God bless it. Just the phone goes, I gotta go clear across the other side of Denver to get to a pool to shut off the water because we weren't smart enough to turn it off. And yeah, super. And I get a call at night. Hey, I think the pool's flooding. Oh, God. But my son had already turned it off. It was just high, so yeah. All right. So, first this. There you go, your first hearses, okay? We'll give you some hearses after every sample, I think, or whatever we got from this thing. It's something different. It's different. World blues. This is great. This is great. You have these African rhythms with kind of jazz, but they do Purple Haze. Purple Haze. They do Boom Boom from John Lee Hooker. I mean, Come on, they do some traditional stuff too. I'll be showing this soon, but I just wanted to show, this from Steve from the Vinyl Mission. Check out his channel. It's a quality channel. The guy knows his stuff. He's always interested, and he finds cheap things too. But this is just incredibly good music that I look forward to sharing with you, maybe next week even. It came out last year, and it is just really, it's a three-piece band. But man, they make some really interesting stuff. So Steve, thank you very much. Really enjoyed this thing. You hit the nail on the head with it. Appreciate it, man. But let's begin with some music. And we're going to start with, a couple weeks ago, I showed kind of a country-ish album, and someone goes, Steve, are you turning country? Are you now going country? I go, no, I'm not going to country. And that's why I bought Casey Musgraves with a big bowl. A really big bowl there. Yes, sirree. Yeah, I don't mind Casey Musgraves. I have maybe 3 of her albums. I think she's put out 7 of them. And she's okay. I like her voice a lot. She's done some nice pop songs, albums. This is called Rodeo Clown. Whatever. Rodeo Clown's what they call that. Just so you know. So, this album that has the big bowl on it, he's really horny, folks. And, well, that kind of just fits into this whole album. Casey Musgraves from Texas, born in 88. She started writing songs at age 8. Isn't that something? And she was playing the mandolin at that time. And by age 12, she was playing guitar. And she just takes off. But here's the important thing about Casey Musgraves. This is big, folks. She is the winner of the National Yodeling Championship. She can yodel, she can yodel, folks, and yep, she won it. So that is something for a t-shirt. I'm a yodeling champion. Nothing impresses you more at a party than that. But she began, when she first started, she did 3 self-produced albums, and then a record company picked her up. Since then, 2013, she has put out 7 albums, and some of them I think are very quite good. This is called Middle of Nowhere, and did I get that right? I actually did, Middle of Nowhere. Oh, excuse me. And this is really guest heavy. Miranda Lambert, Willie Nelson, Billy Strings, just to name some of the people that are on this album. It has, and I'm going to give you a sample clip of this, a song called Dry Spell. It is just hilarious. It's about not having any sex for 355 days. And kind of what everything's looking like. And as she says, no one's getting laid but the chickens. It's great. It's just, so I'm going to give you a video clip of it. Cracks me up. Oh my goodness. This one though, this song is more country forward. Some of her others had a lot more pop in it. Definitely a lot more kind of country with the focus more on Texas. The kind of in Texas. In fact, there's even some Tejon music on here, which I really like. And when you throw in some of that Latino Mexican influence, I think it's great. If you're a lover of pedal steel guitar, well, you are in luck if you buy this. You will get your fill of pedal steel guitar. It's all over the place. This is just, it's really relaxing music. I think it's very nice. It has a laid-back vibe to it. Again, some of the lyrics are clever. Especially the chickens. Only the chickens are getting laid, folks. I really enjoyed it, and it has a big cow with big horns. So, yeah, a Texas steer. Good album. New this year. It's not my favorite Casey Musgraves, but I won't kick her out of bed because of it. Yeah, okay. But why? She's not going to be in bed because she hasn't been laid in 355 days.
It's been a real long 300 capital H, if you know what I mean. I've been sitting on the washing machine. Ain't nobody's tool up in my shed. Ain't nobody's boots under my bed. Ain't nobody's truck up in my drive for a late night call for a real good time. Ain't no new notches on my belt, and I'm tired of keeping my hands to myself. 911, it's officially a cry for help.
Brings us to Record Store Day. Record Store Day, 2-album set of Goat Tan Project. What do you think? Do I look good with that? I don't know. No, probably not. Okay, Goat Tan Project. This was a 2-album set, and it had more of the traditional Record Store Day, nothing there. But, no, it's just paper. I was going to say, maybe it's lined, but it's not. Black vinyl, but you can already see that. So, Goat Tan Project out of Buenos Aires and Paris, formed in '99. This group, people from France, from Switzerland, and from Argentina are all part of this group. The music, it's based on Argentine tango. There's different types of tango. If you didn't know that, it is true. There are different types of tango. Argentine tango is kind of the most popular. It's the sexiest, the hottest of all tangos. I could watch Argentine tango all the time. It is freaking good, and it is freaking sexy. Really is. What made Goat Tan Project so different is they brought electronic elements to the music. They added in samples and beats and breaks. They put all that in there, and it worked. And they've already done 3 albums. They're still out there. They're still going. They're still touring. And Goat Tan is actually, if you took Goat Tan, they just moved the syllables around. It's tango, but they just changed it. So figure it out. You can do it. Take a look at that. This has the song Santa Maria. And it starts off as Santa Maria. And I want to play you a sample of Santa Maria with some people doing tango. I think is one of the most wonderful songs. It is so cool. It's been on different movies. It was on The Bourne Identity. It was on Shall We Dance that had Richard Gere. And Night and Day also had Santa Maria. Wonderful song. Really, really like it. But yeah, it's just a mix. This is mixing electronic with the passion of tango. And absolutely, it's exciting stuff. I've loved Goat Tan for many years. And the first time I heard this of them, Santa Maria, was on Shall We Dance with Richard Gere. And I was like, wow, what is this? So, Goat Tan Project, Cleavage. So.
Buenos Aires.
Hay milonga de amor, hay temblor.
You're okay. You're okay. All right. Moves us into, dang, I did not pull. Oh, let me tell you, get up at 3:30 now, 3:34, depending on the back. Leave for work at 5. You kind of forget things. But we got here Electric Light Orchestra out of the blue, which I have never, ever owned. Ever. ELO out of Birmingham and formed in 70, broke up in 86, reformed in 2014. This is really nice. I bought this. Again, I've never bought it because I really didn't want it. But I'm better with it now. I'm handling this. But what's really nice on here is, first off, well, cool. That's neat, huh? That's pretty cool. And we got the album, inner sleeve with lyrics, no big deal. There we go, Jet. But in here, we have the Punch-Out spaceship. Has not been touched. Look at that. Kind of the instructions there. It has also the poster. Oh, you can put that on the wall. And we have Electric Light Orchestra Appreciation Society and ELO souvenir offer. Oh. And wait, there's more. Oh, it's just another record album. Okay, well, that's still more, right? That is another record album. So, this had all the goodies intact, which sold me on it. I bought this from Jim Gleason at Radio Wasteland Records. So, this album, I remember in college, this came out. I mean, and it just blew up. But, Jeff Lynne, he's been the solo leader of this group since 72. This is kind of an offshoot of the group Move. If you listen to Move, you can hear a lot of these kind of songs being developed. I mean, the idea of ELO came from a guy named Roy Ward. He was a guitarist and vocalist for the Move, and he thought, wouldn't it be cool to have a group where the orchestrated instruments were the main focus instead of the guitar, but still be a rock band. Well, Jeff Lynne also joined. He was part of the band The Idle Rose, I believe, and they formed ELO, and they've done 11 albums. So Out of the Blue came out in 1977, and this is considered to be ELO's magnum opus. This is the big one, 2-album set. Very Beatlesque type pop with a lot of classical strings added in. Very kind of futuristic synth pop is also in it. It was, again, considered to be Jeff Lynne's crowning piece. It has the hits Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman, and Mr. Blue Sky. I hated Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky, when that would come on the radio, I would just vomit. I just got, oh my God, it's not again and again and again. I mean, I was just pounded on the radio, Mr. Blue Sky, and I couldn't take it. I always was committed. I mean, I took to an asylum because of Mr. Blue Sky pretty soon. But I've gotten over that, and I'm okay now. Still not my favorite, but is enough that I was able to buy this. But that's why I did buy the album. I did not want Mr. Blue Sky. So this they do a lot of different things on here. Like Across the Border was one where they have a mariachi band in there. Love mariachi, so good on you for that. The album itself, I think, is a little overblown. It's a little bloated, a little overkill. It's a 2 album set, and it's kind of, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's toss this in, whatever. And so that part, I think, is just a little much. But overall, I enjoyed this album, and it just took me since '77, was that almost 50 years to get it. But sometimes, you know what? It takes a bit.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's not raining. Everybody's in the place. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city. On the streets where once was pretty distant blue. Sky is living in the day. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong?
Which brings us to our next album. Because, hey, the way it is. Prodigy. The Prodigy, out of UK, formed in 1990, still going, in case you did not know that. Though Flint, was it Keith Flint? He did pass away, I think, a couple years ago. And why do I have that? I don't even have a, not even a hype sticker on it. Okay, there's your inner sleeve on that. That looks kind of neat, doesn't it? And the back, and just white. And I think it's black vinyl. Yep, it is. So nothing hot there. So this is music for a jilted generation. The Prodigy, big beat, backbeats part of it, electronic rock, some say electronic punk. They've put out a total of 7 LPs. Some people will say they are the godfathers of rave. They really got things going. And in fact, they are supposed to release an album this year. They're looking at releasing a new album this year. So the name The Prodigy came from, they used the Moog Prodigy synthesizer. So that's where the name came, just in case you're wondering. This is their second LP. This came out in 1994. Music for a Jilted Generation. It had 4 singles on there that did really well. You had, was it Voodoo People, Poison, No Good, and One Love. All did really well, especially in the UK. The album itself, they're making a statement against a government crackdown against raves. The government just was pretty sure raves was going to be the end of the UK, and like so often with music, if government gets excited, well, you know what? It's going to just destroy our youth. Well, it probably doesn't. But so this was kind of their way of coming out. They used less samples on this and more drum and bass oriented type music. There is sonic tension to this music. And you can actually enjoy this without taking drugs. Drugs are not required. So you don't need ecstasy to sit there and really get into this album. It is just like adrenalized anger happening on here. They're not happy about a lot of things, and the music just comes pounding at you, and you can feel that adrenaline, that anger in the music. There's these pounding beats, punk guitars happening, great stuff. The next one I believe was "Fat of the Land" that came out. That's the only 2 Prodigy I really want. This one here, Music of a Jilted Generation, and "Fat of the Land," because I'm a fire starter. Well, actually, I did start. well, I didn't. My brother burned down the garage. I showed him how to do it. Well, not showed him how to burn down a garage. Just, hey, watch this. You know, you put some stuff in here in this tin can. You light that, pretty cool. Well, that's what happens when you leave them. But okay, that's another story. And that's what we got today, folks. And you know why? Because I like you. I do. Well, actually, I really do. I mean, it took time to watch this. Once in a while, you get someone. One guy wrote, he goes, well, that was the biggest waste of time when I did that concert thing. He goes, well, that was the biggest waste of time I've had. I go, well, it was meant to be a waste of time. So thanks for watching. Oh, it don't bother me. Just, you can say whatever. But I hope everyone has a great week. Maybe I'll have a midweek. I mean, again, it's kind of settling down, which I'm kind of happy for, but crap just keeps happening. Crap happens in the pool business, I guess. But appreciate everyone tuning in, and yeah, your comments. I know I always get a little bit behind right now, but we can always get them done. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.